YouTube. Wrong platform. Hello, how are you, friends? We're going to get started in a second. This is my Go Live with Ease and Confidence. We are talking all things going live, friends. So, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody joining me. Again, this is my live where we are talking about the holidays. Okay, so we're going to get started in just a few moments. I appreciate all the support. Um, we're sending a couple gift goals here. Hopefully all is doing well. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. If you are new to my live, come on in, friends. We're gonna get to talking and chatting. I appreciate everybody coming in. I want to make sure you guys feel supported and feel like you can connect. Appreciate you all coming through. Let's see. And so we are doing some Christmas looks for the other live stream. So I'm gonna, I think this looks like a good one. We'll do this. Fix my hair and the effect. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that one. That lining is pretty good. We'll bring this here. We'll bring this back. So hopefully you guys can see me as I actively engage with the effect. Hello, how you doing, Taylor? How's everything going? Thank you so much for joining. How's everything? Appreciate you being here. What's up? We're about to go live. I'm running late, you can tell. I'm trying to go live now. I am running late. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you joining. So I am going live with Ease and Confidence. We are talking all things live streaming right now. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everybody who is joining. Let's see. Everybody who is joining. And I'm feeling good. You're not feeling good. I'm just very sick. Oh, you are feeling good, but you're just sick. Actually, my son has the flu. So we are on high alert around this house, trying to make sure we don't catch what he's been given. So we are trying our best to stay focused and stay, hopefully, away from all the germs. Away from all the germs. So I'm actually looking on the screen, trying to make sure I fix, get some different options for my live stream on TikTok. So yeah, I am trying my best to stay not from being too sick. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. So we're talking all things live streaming. So let me know if you have any questions. We're going to get to talking and chatting. And you guys can join me. Make sure you give a thumbs up to the live. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. If you also haven't clicked the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. Thank you all for being here. I apologize. I was a little distracted, so I appreciate you all being here. You caught me getting my screen set up. So just know that you can come in and feel supported. So a little bit of housekeeping rules. Make sure you are 18 years and older. If you have not gone live before, I say want to make sure that you are of age to go live on both TikTok and YouTube. Give me a thumbs up so that you like the live. That's how you like the live. And if you are so inclined and haven't subscribed yet, click that subscriber button to become a subscriber for the live as well. So I appreciate all the support, friends. And feel free to come in and connect. Okay? So thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you all coming in to engage. Thank you so much. So we're going to go live on TikTok in just a second. I do co-stream. So I start this off with here because it's going to be a playlist and you guys can come back and watch. And so we're doing a little bit extra today when it comes to going live. We're going to set the tone a little bit. We are setting this holiday feel. Thank you so much, everybody. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We are talking all things live streaming. So feel free to come to the live and let me know if you have any questions. We are going to get to talking and chatting. I want to make sure you guys feel supported. So come on in and go ahead and share in the comments. If this is your first time joining me, how you doing, Laura? Feel free to come in and ask questions as well. So you guys are seeing some of the effects. We might even talk about this a little bit because I think it's important for people to set the tone to their live and make sure that their live is aligned with their topic, but also more importantly, making sure the live is aligned with the community as well. So I have Voice Guru sticker there, but I don't see it. That's interesting. Let's do something. Let's take this off. Let's see. Let's take off the effect for a second. Hey, Idea Barisa, how you doing, friend? Let's see. No. And the sticker's there, but I don't see the sticker. And so TikTok is acting funny. We're going to go back. We're going to put that effect back up. But let me see. Hello, friends. How are you? We'll put that back up on the screen, but I don't see the sticker. Okay, that's there. Hey, Voice Guru, do you see your sticker? I see it on my other page, but I don't see it here. So I see the sticker, and I was just playing with the effects, and I was going to put this Christmas effect up, and your sticker's like right there. Let me know if you see your sticker I put where you are live. Yes, you see it. And I see it on this page too, but I don't see it on my actual live. Yeah, I see it. It's there. But it's not showing up on my live screen. So you will be ever, forever, ever, ever on my screen. It will always be the Voice Guru in the room. Seriously, I don't see it for real. It is not there on my side. So yes, you're over here somewhere. So this is the effect I'm playing around with. I said, okay, it's the holidays. I did not have an effect earlier, so I said, let me put one up now. OMG, so it's strange. Yeah, literally, I can't. I'm pointing because I feel like it's here because of my other screen, but I don't see it at all on the screen. So you are forevermore on the page. You said, I love the snowflakes. Yes, isn't it cute? This is a cute effect. I said, well, let me put some effects on. Let me say this, you all. When I first, hey, Soda, when I first started my Go Live journey, this was probably me in those first 3 lives. I was playing, it was the holidays. It was Christmas this time last year. And I was playing around with the effects. And nobody else was in the room with me. Hey, thank you so much for sharing. How you doing, friends, coming in? Nobody else was in the room with me, and I was just playing with effects. I was a Santa Claus. There's a Santa Claus in there. I was a Santa Claus. I was all the different effects. And I was like, you know what? I'm here by myself. Let me figure out, press buttons, and have a good old time. And that's exactly what I did. Fast forward a year later, Christmas later, people in the room. People in the room engaging. Thank you so much. Yes, that's what this is all about. And so I'm gonna still play with the effects, but I love that now it is a community, y'all. And that's what this is all about. You never know what can happen, a year later. You just keep showing up, keep engaging, keep building community. And before you know it, you have a room full of people. And I had like the room was rooming, and then I've had rooms where the room is the right people in the room at the right time. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys coming through and supporting. Let me share out my own live. I haven't done that. So thank you so much. We are talking all things going live. This reminds me of the holidays too. This is so nice. I like this one. This one has a soothing effect. I was like, this effect has a soothing effect. Thank you for this, friends. So come in. We're going to talk a little bit. I'm not going to keep us forever because, this is Christmas Eve. So this is Christmas Eve. Um, and so we'll talk a little bit, maybe a little bit of a recap from earlier. I stayed on till over 1 o'clock yesterday, earlier today, and one of the things we talked about was we were talking about finishing strong, and we were talking about the year, and then before you know it, we got to the point where I had put out there, and this is what we're gonna do. I put out there, I said, hey, we are going to have a Start Strong challenge for January. So we, the collective, hello Luna, you're coming in right at the right time, friend, because you heard me talk about this earlier. The collective we will be going every day, every day, every day in January, okay? Oh, how cute is this? Isn't this cute? This is cute, y'all. I said, oh, look at this. This is perfect. It feels like Christmas Eve. This feels like Christmas Eve. When I came on earlier today, I was like, oh, it is Christmas Eve. So now I know a little bit more. I realize I need to do a little bit more of my live stream to bring home the theme. So this is Christmas Eve, y'all. Merry Christmas Eve. Okay. You said every day, every day. So Luna, we got there. You know what? We asked questions. We got there. So we talked a lot about the voice chats. That could be part of your strategy. Your strategy could be doing a regular live here. Your strategy could be the live studio format, the computer. It just depends on what you're trying to do in your life. But every day, even if you're on vacation, holiday, no matter where you're at, every day. Yes, Merry Christmas Eve. Yes. Does it look like that outside your window? No, you know better. Leanne trying to be messy. She said, why are you perpetrating? Why are you even trying these folks? You trying to make it seem like you all wintry. This effect is fake. And it's also fake outside my door. It ain't no snow falling. So thank you. Actually, I'm being honest. I'm being genuine. This is all unreal. So, and, Sweetie Pie can know. She in the room too. Sweetie Pie know when we look out our doors, we don't see this. This is how we get this. We get snowflakes because we got to come on a computer. We got to come on our phones. If we want some snowflakes, this is exactly what we got to do. But the rest of the world can relate. The rest of the country. I'm just glad the humidity let up a little bit. Yes, it's actually very beautiful. It's a very nice day today. A very nice day. I got 77 degrees, y'all. A very nice day here. I'm just, you said it has snowed almost every day since November 10th. Wow. I walked out with a jacket and had to take it off. Yeah, I went outside earlier when I came downstairs after my live earlier. I was outside with my husband for a little bit. I was like, "This is a beautiful day." He was like, "Yeah, it's nice out." I was like, "Wow." So yes, so this is it. This is what I get for winter. This is our winter thing, y'all. Who else played with the effects? I didn't play with them that much, so I googled, not googled. I searched inside the effects, and I searched Christmas, and I landed with this one. So this is where I came to landed with this one. But they had the ones with the different hats. They had the Santa. They had the Santa as well. And I was sharing for some of you came in the room. This time last year, I was one of those people, and it might, I don't think it was Christmas Eve because I don't think I was doing this on Christmas Eve, but it was probably like maybe December 20th or December 15th, 16th, somewhere along in there. I had done a live, and essentially this before I was starting regular, so we're gonna get to that in a second. January every day, but when it comes to here, I was playing with the effects. That was my very first lives, and all I did was go in and I was just put different effects on it. I remember putting the Santa Claus on my face and doing all the other things. But that was just my live, and I was just trying to get used to the platform and just become a little bit more familiar with where things were located. Dr. Lisa, you see I went live for an hour. No, I missed it. When I came off, you went live for an hour? Let me cheer for you. I missed it. Oh, wow. Look at there. So how did it go? I missed it, friend. I'm bummed. You said you were gonna go live too. I totally missed it. When I came off, my son, he was like outside my door, y'all. He was out there waiting on me. He said, I'm ready for next year, Doc. I am too. I am too. You said, girl, what happened? Was it good? It was good. That's a good girl. Let me know. Is that a good one? You had to take care of the baby. Yeah, I did. I had to take care of him. He was wanting his mama. He was up though. He's up moving around a little bit. He has these moments of burst of energy and then he clunks out. So he was clunking out when I was coming up here. Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. How you doing, Inez? Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. We're gonna talk about that profile, friend, and that no bio. I want to make sure you get some support and engagement. So come on in, friend. You're in the right room. Ask questions. TikTok gave me the TikTok symbol. That's what it is. I was like, what is that? TikTok to this live. I was like, oh, is that what that's called? TikTok to this live. All right, friends. Thank you so much. This is the little TikTok symbol thing that we do. I appreciate you all for supporting. This is the Flash Goal. This is one per person. TikTok's Flash Goal. Inez, let's chat real quick. I just want to make sure you know how to set up your profile. You said it was okay. My cousin and Leanne supported. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So overall, you said it was okay. So is it something you're ready to do on a daily basis starting in January? I'm just gonna put it out there. So we go there. Inez, do me a favor, friend. You want to always have a photo and a bio if you're still in a room, a photo, a bio, and a unique username. So you have Inez, and so you want to put that. You can change your name if you choose to, but you want to put a bio in there so people know who you are and what you're about. But also TikTok. That's how you optimize your profile. Adding a photo is also important, whether it's your photo or image, logo, whatever you want to put. You can put that in your put an image there so people know again you're a real person, not a bot. And then you also want to make sure that you have words in your bio that align to the topic and the type of content you're gonna share with people. And then when you go live, people will engage back with you because they see it and they see that your topic may align with them. So how do you add a profile picture? When you go to your profile, when you go to your main profile where your name is. Hey, baby. Real quick, let me send on live. At 5 o'clock, can you make me noodles? Okay, baby, maybe a little bit. Let's talk to Daddy. Ask Daddy first, okay? But he always want to do his walk. Okay. I don't know about 5 o'clock, but sometime after. Close it up. Thank you. He said, "Can I make him noodles?" I'm sorry about that, y'all. He playing the role of the sick kid. He looked pitiful too. Can you make me noodles? Anyway, so you want to put it. You edit the profile and then you add a photo from your camera roll or someplace else. If you have your computer, you can add a photo there, and then you hit that edit, save it, and then you hit the edit. On your profile, what do? You hit, once you hit edit, then you should be able to add a picture there. So, and then your bio's there too for you to add. You would have never guessed it. It was Charlene's first time. She was chatting naturally. Oh, really? Really? I love it. Merry Christmas, Monique. How are you? Thank you so much. AI consultant in the room. Appreciate you being here. He is the baby. He's a sweet baby. He said that is great. Yes, get the baby what he wants. He's sick. I know. That's why I was half thinking like, okay, I'll do it. But no, he wants some little noodles, and his grandma's down there. His grandma's probably gonna start cooking, so we'll see. He probably needs to just eat grandma's food. So we'll see. Thank you, sweetie pie. I appreciate that. I forgot Flash Goal is still going on. Monique, thank you so much for being here. So Charlene, you've gone live before though. How many times have you gone live? She's gone live at least, I'm gonna say 5 or 6. Okay, I will do that in a little while. Thank you. You're welcome. Feel free to stay. I'll ask some more things for you to do too. Listen, I'm gonna give you some homework, friend. You're gonna do the profile picture, you're gonna do the bio, we're gonna talk about engagement in live. You already are commenting, which is the right thing to do. People who don't come in and comment, they think of this like TV. This is not a television show. You hear me talking and engaging back. How you doing, Horatia? And so I'm engaging back. So the goal is for you to engage too. So you're doing that. So that's awesome. So just keep it up, and we'll talk about other ways to make sure you are feeling supported, okay? You're welcome. Thank you for the stickers. I see you, Charlene. Hi from Kentucky. God bless you and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. Shine on. How you doing, friend? Thank you for being here. Okay, so no, Charlene. So I apologize. I wish I would have came in and seen your live, but I know I've seen you go live before, and she is a natural. She's done the live where she'll show. Hey, Angela, how you doing? She'll go live and she'll show. You've gone live a few times where you were at events and you were at a conference and stuff. So I saw that on a few occasions. I think you've done that. And so she's done a few, but it's good that you jumped on in and keep going. Angela, we're going to get you a bio as well. We were just talking to Inez, so definitely make sure you update your bio. Thank you so much, friend. What is it, Carter? Thank you so much. Deb, how you doing? Come on in as well. Appreciate you both coming in. So we got some engagers coming into the room. I appreciate you guys. As you guys can tell, we are on Christmas Eve. We're doing our Christmas Eve thing. Hey, Voice Guru. And so Voice Guru's sticker is showing up here, y'all. On my screen, it doesn't show. I don't know what's happening. So her sticker's there still, and I don't see it, so I can't remove it. But we're gonna keep it there because she leveled up at my 10 o'clock, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Benz. How you doing? You're on my list. I'm on your list. What does that mean, friend? I appreciate you. What does that mean? I'm on your list. I hope it is your nice list, not the naughty list. Let me know if that's what you meant. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Shanice, thank you so much for being here as well. So we'll talk a little bit. So if you're in the agency, ask about the Free Creator Network agency. You said it's the nice list. Awesome. If you are in the agency come January. So what I shared earlier. So two things I shared earlier. First thing, I made this live. I talked about finish strong because I do want you guys to finish strong. We're in the month of December. So some information that TikTok sent agencies is for us to tell our creators that they want to go live, especially this week, because typically you see a drop off. You see a drop off from live hosts, not from viewers. Viewers will come into your live and engage and do all the things. So you're getting viewers, but you're not having live hosts based on those people who've developed relationships and connected with those viewers, those live hosts. The live hosts aren't around. So you want to start going strong now. You want to continue to go live. You want to continue to build your community. And you should see additional people coming into your live stream. Okay? So keep that in mind. You should have more visibility. Okay? You said opening. What does opening mean, friend? So you want to continue to go live. And you want to continue to connect with your community. Okay? When it comes to, so finish strong. I don't want you guys to miss out. A couple things. If you're also in the agency, we have some people who set up battles. If you want to put that as an end of the year activity you want to do, let me know. I can create an official one. Thank you. Said space to grow. Opening space to grow. Space to grow. Thank you, Shine. Oh, Shine on. You talking in code. Let me know what you meant. Let me know what you meant, friend. And then when it comes to the new year, now you guys know my story. If you've been with me long enough, you know part of my story and my journey is that I actually started going live consistently on January 1st. You said Flash go, oh goodness, not another Mr. I know. Well, I don't know what Robert was about this morning, but that was so interesting, y'all. I don't know what that was about. Thank you all. If you're in the room, we got the Flash goal. I need 2 more TikTok to this live. TikTok to this live. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, friend, for the support. 1 more TikTok to this live. Hello. Thank you so much. Drop off opening for creators. I'm not sure what that means. Drop off opening for creators. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. My goodness, not enough. I'm not sure. Thank you both. So it's one more. It's one per person. So I appreciate you all supporting. Yes, so it's one per person. So if we can get one more person to come in and give us that one, we'll meet the flash goal. Rochelle, how you doing? Thank you for the daily heart me. Appreciate you as well. So we have the flash goal going right now. So thank you for the repost. So we'll get a few more of our friends in the room. We'll share out the live, and if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, and also, hey Doc, how you doing, friend? Share out the live, and we got one more TikTok symbol, TikTok flash goal that's up there. If you guys don't mind supporting the flash goal, one more person who hasn't done it already. Hello, I'm super happy to be here. Does your agency help with digital products? Does my agency help with digital products? Um, let me understand your question. Give me a little bit more. Probably the answer that you're looking for is agencies help with your live stream. So it's part of the TikTok's program. It's called the Creator Network Program, and we help you with continuing to go live, learning about the platform, learning how to build your community. Thank you, Luna. Luna loves playing, and I appreciate your friend. So we help with those things, and in turn, if you do have a digital product, you can talk about that with your community, create a solution. I talk as part of my agency. I tell you tips to engage your target audience and how to grow as a live host and how to monetize in different ways. And if you have a solution, which might be a digital product that you're offering your community, we talk about ways that you can bring that offer to them. And that really is through the how you add value and you're talking to them about their pain points. So, but let me know if that's what you meant. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. It's like help with digital products, how to create digital products. I don't do that as part of the agency. I do that as part of my business strategy conversations and how to, and that's a separate support that I offer. If you want to schedule a one-on-one, we can talk about that, and I can support you in questions you have with digital marketing and digital products. So that's how I started on these TikTok streets. Hey, Coach Jesse, I saw you flying in as well. But let me know if that's what you meant, Rochelle. I just want to make sure I'm answering your question correctly, friend. Let me know if that's what you needed. Hey, friend. Okay, so a couple things we talked about a lot this morning. Dropping off as a creator and give me an opening. Drop off, drop off as creators and give me an opening. No, I need an agency, but frankly, I'm a little overwhelmed. Okay. Well, if you're overwhelmed, this is probably not going to make it better. Okay. Not in a bad way, but you would have to make space for this. You would have to make space for this. Um, you would have to make space for this in a way that you're saying you want to prioritize this work. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah. Um, and okay, stay with me for a little bit. Don't leave yet. Stay with me for a little bit because because we talked about mindset a little bit earlier. So I want to make sure when we say we want things and we want a different outcome, we're gonna have to do things differently. Okay, so you can't keep, what they say. That's the oh gosh, what's the saying, y'all? When they say when you do things over and over again, that's the definition of insanity. I think that's how it goes. You want to make sure that you are doing things differently. So you can't expect a different outcome if you're just going to keep not showing up, not doing things, and saying you want something else to do. You want a different outcome. Okay. I go live 3 times a week, and it's just there's so many agencies, so many agencies. Yes, yep. It's going to be my job in 4 months, and yes, there we go, friend. Yep. Yeah, there are a lot of agencies out there. There's so many. And so what I would tell you depends on what you're looking for. So if you came into my live and said, I need help with digital products. Now, is there an agency that does that? I have no idea. What TikTok says agencies are supposed to do is we're helping you with your live stream. Now, do I talk about how you can understand this from a digital marketing perspective? And if you have a digital solution, which could be a digital product, it could be your consultations, it could be your mentorship program, it could be your, coaching services, it could be a physical product. It just depends on what you're offering. I say your live stream is an extension of your marketing and how you are marketing and branding yourself to your audience. And you want to make sure you know that audience so you can in turn talk to them directly. You ain't talking to everybody. You're talking to the people who are interested in what you offer. And so you want to make sure you're doing that so that way you can offer them, the more or less share the features and benefits of your solution. Your solution is what you have to offer. So if that's a digital product, then that's exactly what you would offer. And you would talk about that product as that thing that they need. Okay. Um, and so when you talk about digital marketing, you said high ticket items. When you talk about digital marketing, there's actually four different types. There is your freebie, so your free item, which you don't want to sleep on a free thing because that's important. I'll talk about that in a second. There is your low ticket, your mid ticket, and then your high ticket. So you have four different offerings that you can provide to your community. And you can offer multiple things in any category. But the thing is, you want to make sure that you are offering something that is of importance and value and that resonates with your audience. So that's how you are thinking about this experience for them. Okay. So this is an extension of how you brand yourself. How do you get people to know, like, and trust you as a way of building rapport and you being able to being relatable to your target audience. And again, you know your audience. So those are the things that I teach in general, but I teach you how to go live. That's the main thing, because going live is the key, because this platform's a little complex. It's not like the others. And so you got to make sure you understand how to utilize this to its fullest, ideally to its fullest, and then also at the same time connect with your audience, get your messaging together, have a strong intro, know how to engage, know how to talk to people coming and going out of your live stream so that they again feel seen and heard. So that's a big piece of it. But if you're saying you're feeling overwhelmed, that's partially to do it. How do you that's a mindset thing too. Like anything that you want and anything that you're looking to do, if you want a different outcome, if you know your why, um, everything that's really easy, there's nothing really easy. Everything that's really important to you is challenges that come with that. And so you just got to be okay with getting through those challenging periods. As you grow and as you become more familiar, it gets easier. Doing the same thing, looking for a different outcome. There we go. That's another one. Yep, that's true. That is very true. Hello, friends coming in. I may go live later. Hey, Jean, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room, everybody. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much, Shine On. I appreciate it. Thank you for the your awesomes. I appreciate that, friend. Appreciate all the support in the room. And so so that's what I want to say about that. Let me know if there's any other questions. I wanted to make sure I shared that with Rochelle. So Rochelle, let me know if there's any other questions. I'm gonna circle back to mindset in a second. So I was saying December we need to finish strong. So we got essentially 7 days left. 7 days left. We're on Christmas Eve. 7 days left in the month. We start a new year in month, okay, in 7 days. So I want you guys to finish strong. Again, TikTok shared that this is the time that most live hosts take a break. There's a lull that happens here during this last week. And so what you want to do is show up, continue to show up and support your community. Okay, so if you have not gone live and you're like, oh, when do I fit it in? Try to fit it in, because that's where you might see more visibility in your live stream, more engagement, because people are here. Your people haven't stopped becoming viewers. Matter of fact, you're seeing more people who may not have gone live or been on the app in a while. They're coming in because now they have the time and the capacity to do it. So you want to keep showing up for your viewers, okay? Do you think I can fill out the application for you, or should I wait? Jean, wait till the new year. Go ahead and wait till the new year. Keep going live. If you haven't been live, you got to go live because you won't have live access. You won't get accepted if you haven't gone live. So keep going live in the next week, and let's start the new year. Give it a couple days to make sure it goes through. You got this, and you got me sold if I can in 4 months. There we go, friend. I really believe that I have more people in my room last night than I have ever. Yeah, and again, what happened was that the last day of Live Fest was the 22nd. So a lot of live hosts was focused on Live Fest. TikTok really had the 22nd, I think it was like the 20th actually, was kind of like the last day when you look at Saturday and Sunday. those last couple of days of the shopping season, like the where people can get their packages on time and be prepared for Christmas. It really was this weekend. And so after the weekend and then after Live Fest, we're now in this period. So we're on the 24th. So really as of yesterday, things have now started to shift a little bit. And so um, people are here, and they're now back on the phone. They're looking at TikTok Shop. Well, they were looking at TikTok Shop, but they're still engaging on the app. But live hosts are not, as many of them are not here now. So you've seen that shift happen. You said, Gene, I'm trying to get more people. There we go. Keep going live, friend. Good. God bless you and you do ebooks. Do I do ebooks? Do I do ebooks? Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you with the hearts. I do have um, a product with some ebooks in them, if that's what you're asking, for digital marketing products. So let me know if that's what you meant. So let me start over. So, so I want to make sure I'm answering questions, but I also want to make sure you do yes I do. I guess I do. Um, when it comes to January, I want you guys then to talk about, I'm talking about starting strong, okay? We're going to have a challenge. We're going to have a challenge where you guys can go live every day. So that's the first thing. The reason why I'm doing that is, first of all, I think that's important to get the algorithm used to you showing up and being here. Hey, Silver Fox. How you doing, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. And so I want you guys to finish strong and start strong. Okay. So when it comes to January, you're going to show up every day. And that was my story. So when I started going live, I showed up every single day in January. And then in February, I started the 2 times a day. And so that's what I was doing. And so what I want you guys to do is the same thing. I want you guys to start your year off strong. I want you to be intentional about showing up for your community, and I want you to continue to show up. Okay, and then you can decide in February if you need to add, if you need to do things differently. Maybe you continue. Remember I said, what are you going to start? What are you going to stop? And what are you going to continue doing? So you can make that decision then. But what we're going to start is going live daily. You can figure out a time, day to do it. Okay? I'm sorry, a time and type of way you should do it, but you're going daily. I'm still in rehab. Okay. Sorry to hear about your health issues. Hello, friends. Thank you for the crane. I know rehab is going to make you feel better. That's the important thing. You're getting better. So continue to rehab, friend. Okay? Continue to rehab. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's not where you want to be in the holidays, but it's going to be important for you to recover. So hopefully you'll recover soon. Okay. I'm starting my 40-day fast too in January. There we go, friend. I love that 40-day fast. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Did I miss something? Okay. No, I think I'm good. Question is this your full-time job? Do I do this full-time? Yes. 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 Now, my job is that I'm an agency. Is that what you're asking? So that's my business. Yes. And I show up twice a day. And you're talking about digital products. You asked about digital products and appointments and service and stuff. The agency, that's not part of the agency. It is a service I offer, and I'm going to make it a little bit more available for people, whether you're in the agency or not. I have several people who aren't in the agency that will come and ask me for support. So I'm trying to make sure I'm making myself available for people in that way too. And I want to make sure I offer that. I haven't done it because I've been standing up the agency, but I will in 2026. If you want, I will give you more information about mine and why it's 4 months from now. 32 days clean. Oh, okay. So, and that's what you meant by sober. Clean and sober. Okay, friend. Look at you. Shine on, friend. Congratulations. Thank you, friends. You're so welcome, Silver Fox. I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much for your support. Had a great meeting with Voice Guru today. Did you really? Yeah, she's awesome. I was like, where's my heart? Because I got the snowflakes. I was like, where's my heart? Anyway, that's what I get for changing it up for the holidays, but it's all good. Okay, friends, so let's go back. So January. January, I started going every day. So that's what I wanted to bring to the forefront. Now, my friend who is nervous, Rochelle, you asked, was this my full time job? I did not start off with this being my full time job. And so, what I want to say is that this is something that essentially over the year 2025, I learned a lot. I had ups and downs and ups and downs and ups. And so, at the end of the day, you will come to a realization in terms of how you're doing this work, how you're showing up and being consistent is going to shape how you will make changes in your life. And I made a conscious decision to make this a priority because I was learning and growing a lot. And I said, hey, I believe in myself. I can do this full time and I want to do it. And so those are the changes. Now, obviously, I have a supportive spouse, and we had a long conversation, and he believes in what I'm doing, and he believes in this type of work in general. And so he was fully supportive in the whole process. But, that's not everybody's story. And I think you have to make a decision that's best for you. But the thing is, I was prioritizing doing this and I was showing up daily. And then, like I said, twice a day. I'll talk about that a little bit more because I think time is important as people kind of figure out what time they could do it. Let me catch up on a few comments. Coach Jesse, you said, I had an impromptu Women's Wellness Wednesday this morning doing the voice chat. Did you really? I love that. The voice chat, I don't do the affirmations, I just talk to people. And so that for me, I love doing that. It's a great way to just have, I talk about this stuff all the time in my live, but the voice chat becomes a conversation beyond just the live stream. So that's good. I love that about it. Are you selling a course? Little White Bear, how are you, friend? You said, am I selling a course? No, as an agency, I don't sell a course. I do have some course resources and courses in my Stand store. My Stand store is not available right now in my bio. It is something you can ask me about, and I'll share it and talk about it. You can message me directly if there's something in particular. Let me know if you have a question. I can talk about some stuff. But I do have resources, but I don't talk about them anymore because I'm talking about the agency right now as the main focus. I'm hitting the ground running. There we go, friend. I love it. Hey, Dr. Nicole. Love that, friend. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, Lord. Mama. Yes, baby. Cameron, I'll be done at 6 o'clock. Go sit down. Okay? Love you. Appreciate you. He gonna keep interrupting y'all. You get this. God bless you. You got this. God bless you, and thank you for the blessing me. You're so welcome. Appreciate you, Shauna. Thank you for being here, friend. You said, okay, just checking all my lives lately are course drifters. Is that what you mean? Is that what you meant? Let me know if that's what you meant. Are course gifters? Are they gifting courses? Let me know what you meant by that. Hey, how you doing, Dr. Nicole? Hey, everyone. Yeah, he's not feeling good. He got the flu. He didn't gifted us with the flu. Everybody in the house is feeling under the weather. So it is what it is. Young Mister said he needs you now, Mama. He wants some noodles and he just ate. So that's the other thing about it too. He just want to be extra. He said, "Oh, Cameron, oh, don't. You know what, y'all? It is Christmas Eve. Lord, it's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna have to get the Christmas spirit on, y'all. I'm gonna have to be nice to the baby." Oh, as in scammers. Oh, okay. You're dealing with scammers. Let me know what you're talking about, friend. Afternoon. Oh no, not the flu. Yeah, he does have the flu. Oh, baby, laugh out loud. Yes. Feel better. Yeah, he does. He doesn't feel good, and so he's putting a little bit of a attitude on, but he doesn't feel well either. So we'll see. And his father went for a walk, and so he's down there with his brother, and his brother must not be paying attention to him. So, so I'm getting all the business. So that's what's happening. You said be nice to him. I need to be nice to him. I'm gonna get off shortly, y'all. I probably won't stay on super long. I said 6, and I probably will stand by that. So at least get 90 minutes in. Prayers for prayers for our nephew. Yes. If you want to take the time to talk to me later, I will let you go and get my family. You got family that needs you. Oh, You're so sweet, but thank you. I appreciate you, Sean. Sean was like, you can talk to me later. Sean was like, take the time. Take the time to your family. Talk to me later. Sean, oh, you sweet. Go on, tell your son. It's Christmas Eve. Okay, I'm gonna stay on for an hour. Like I said, I'm gonna stay on to 6. Okay. Part of this is part of the process. If you're here, you gotta show up. You gotta stay committed. He will be fine, y'all. Cause guess what? He gonna get what he want. Okay. He gonna get what he want. Sending healing prayers to Dr. Lisa and family. Yo. So you said we part. You said we part of the family too. Look at you go, Jesse. DQ and fan, how you doing? Diamond, how are you, friend? Yes, yes, y'all part of the family too. You are the family too. He is the he is only that age once. That is true, y'all. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Very true. However, I'm good. I'm good. Exactly. He is only that age once. That is true. You know, by me having the older ones, I agree with you. And he will be fine. He'll be fine. He gets a lot of attention, a whole lot of attention. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. He has a house full of people. He's not. He is not. He is not. He is giving me the business right now, but he will be giving somebody else the business and quiet. He probably doing it now, to be honest with you. So, laugh out loud. My dinner is chicken nuggets and fries. Look at you, friend. Well, tell him that's the auntie's try. The auntie's tried, huh? You said so do I. The in-laws said they are. That's what I'm saying. He has plenty of people he can go to. He's trying me right now. It's for me, 1957. How you doing, friend? Come on in. Mrs. Treetop, thank you for joining as well. Okay, so let me get back because he will have my undivided attention in a matter of minutes. Okay. So he said he wants his mom. Yes, he does. He is extra right now, but he will be fine. Believe me, y'all. Y'all trying to get me sick too, cause I'm like, look here, he's sick, y'all. He's sick. Come on now. I ain't trying to get the flu, but that's okay. I probably got the flu. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying my best to ward this off. Then he good. He good. Let him get to somebody else right now. He gonna come back. Y'all know that. So we gonna get through this. We gonna get through this. Okay, really quickly. Really quickly, I just wanted to talk about my journey a little bit, just for my friends in the room, because some of y'all have heard this, and so we're gonna talk about this because I want you to think about time. A lot of people who are new and they're starting this out, they're like, oh my gosh, to show up daily, what does that look like? How do I make the time to do it? I have a job. This is not my only thing I'm doing. I want to do this. I would love to leave my job. I want to retire. I want to make passive income. I'm trying to think about all the different reasons why people will want to come here. And so what I would tell you first is to understand your why. Why are you here? Why would you want to do this? What is it about this that you're trying to do? He's spreading the germs of love. I know he is. He is. And so as you're thinking about your why, it's going to be important to use that why as, okay, how do I set myself up for success? Okay, so a lot of this is based on you understanding the algorithm, first of all. And I say, second of all, you got to know who you're talking to. You got to know your audience. If you have not spent time understanding, knowing who your audience is, that's where you want to spend some time early on. And then because you know that audience, then you figure out what is the message you're trying to give that person. Who is that person and what are you trying to say to them? Okay? And then what you're trying to say to them also matters when it comes to what does it mean for the thing that they need, the solution. So then you're saying, okay, what am I trying to give them? What am I trying to offer them? Because they have some type of issue, some kind of pain point, some type of challenge, and you want to have a solution that's going to meet that challenge and support that challenge. Hello, Chosen for Life. How you doing? Happy holidays. Happy holidays, everyone. Okay. Man, stay here. I want the, he said, I want the attention. I love that. It's so funny. And so As you're thinking about your community, that's where you start. You got to start with your why. You got to start with who you're talking to, and then you start with your messaging, and then finally your solution. Okay, so those are your focus. And then as you're doing this on a daily basis, that's why I'm saying January challenge is that we're gonna go live daily. Okay. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel, Rising Star. Thank you for that, friend. I appreciate you. We're gonna go live daily, okay? Every single day. I don't want you to sit back and say, "Oh, you know what? I can't fit it in." Do a voice live, a voice chat. Just do audio, okay? If you can't fit it in, just do audio. Play music, but you're gonna go live because you're gonna get that experience of going live. If you want to spend 10 minutes talking to your community over audio, play some music, and then you end that live after an hour, because we're going to try to go an hour, y'all, that's what you do. Okay? But I want you guys to get the experience of going live. Okay? I'm happy to be back. I accidentally clicked off the live. Okay? How do you do audio? Um, Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Jane got to go. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All my girlfriends, all four. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. All right. Take care. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to show you. Thank you all who are in the room. I appreciate you all. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you on my other phone, and we'll walk through it really quickly. I want you guys to see audio. So this is the audio chat. Okay. And it does count as a live. Yep. Counts as a live. You don't get as much visibility. Now, I say that as kind of a caveat, especially if you're a newer account, you're not gonna get, it doesn't get pushed out much. You're really relying on your viewers and some few people coming in to repost, to add it to their story, to share it with their friends or to group chats or whatever. You're relying on them to give you that visibility because TikTok does not push it out that much. So it is not the live stream. When you think about the live stream actually is eye-catching for the algorithm, but also for viewers, because people are here looking, and we are visual people. We're visual humans, so we want to see what's going on in your live stream. So people are looking at my live stream. It's like, oh, let me type in. I want to look and see what she's doing. Oh, look at the snowflakes. Look at what her message is. So you see all that. On the voice chat, you don't see all of that. There is just the little circles, and then maybe your music is what's drawing them in. But for the most part, not a lot of people will come in. So, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So, if you are on your live really quickly, you have this ability. If you click underneath here, you see where it says voice live. Now this is a regular live. There I am. You see me there. And then that's the voice chat. Okay? So that's what you're doing. That's a voice chat. Yes. And so here you can set your live goal. Keep in mind, you can change the title as well. You can change your photo. Keep in mind, when it comes to the live gifts, you want to pick gifts that are not any of the interactive gifts, the gifts that does not require a human interaction. So you know how some people have the hat and mustache, and the mustache comes on my face and the hat's on my head. Or if it's any of the, I think my live goal here now is I don't know what that is. I have to go look. I don't know if it's the snowman. I don't know if that's when the snowman is thrown on you, or no, it's making the snowman on your head. So with that, that's an interactive gift because it has to interact with me as a person. Or when they do the kisses kiss your face, that's interactive gifts. So those gifts you do not set because people, again, because there's no person in the boxes, it's just audio. There's no person to interact with. Okay? So you want to send a gift that is like something that will just show up on the screen, or one of the smaller gifts. Hey, Nika Grace. Or one of the smaller gifts that just pop up as a line on the screen. Okay? That's what you want to do for voice chats. So I just want to say that for you all. So when it comes to music, you'll have people that will set music that is in the app. So there's about 7 different types of music that you can set. Oh, we are all Winter Wonderland. Yes, look at me. Leanne said I'm perpetrating. She said, it ain't went outside your house. What you doing in here? Hey, Maria, how are you, friend, from the Luna Beach area? Love it. She said, you out here perpetrating and stuff with that snow. It ain't snowing in Florida. So, anyway, I told her this is fake and it ain't snowing in real life for me either. So, I'm legit. All this is fake. Okay, back to this really quickly. So when you let me just start it. I'll just start it live. And what I'm doing is setting this up for you all because I want you guys to realize you can go live daily in January. Okay? Whether you're doing a voice chat, whether you're doing your regular live stream, which you should be doing because you want to get your life pushed out. The goal is I would love for you guys to look back 30 days over the last 30 days in January and see your growth, see your new followers, see how many streams you've done, how many days you've gone live, and see what growth has happened. Okay. But the goal is that you're also working on your message. Remember, I said those first four things: know your why, know your audience, know your message. And then if you have a solution, an offer, or whatever it is, know that as well. Okay. So if you know those four things and you are going live consistently, you should see growth. You should see growth. Okay. And I want you to measure that growth. Okay. So people come in, I don't have my boxes. I might have my boxes on, but I don't think you can. I have to accept them if they truly want to invite. And so a few people have come in. TikTok is pushing it out a little bit, but it's not going to be a lot of people coming through. And so what will happen? You see my bubble moving? So they hear me talking. People clearly hear me talking. I can make it so that they can stop hearing me talk by muting my microphone. So now they have no sound, none whatsoever. Now, they don't have any sound, but I could make some sound happen if I hit the little pencil. And then you'll see here where I can hit music. Wait a minute. Why isn't the music playing? Let me do something. Why was my music grayed out? Why is my music grayed out? Do I need to start over? Because my music shouldn't be grayed out. Let me know. Anybody know? I might need to start this live over. My music is... They say music not available for Shop Live due to copyright restrictions. I don't have the shopping cart on. I don't have it as a Shop Live. Yeah, they make it seem like it's a Shop Live right now. Yeah, that's a mistake. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I don't know why they... Yeah, that's a glitch. Let me start over voice chat. TikTok is glitching probably due to updates for 2026. It must be. Yeah, it was saying music isn't available for Shop Live. I was on here, and so there's no shopping cart on. I don't have it on Shop Live. There's no way it's a Shop Live. It's voice chat. Yeah. So that's clearly a mistake. Yeah, it is glitching. Yeah. Let me try it again. Okay, now it's working. Okay. I just restarted the live. Okay, here's the music, you all. I usually default to jazz. You guys can hear it. Okay. And so because I'm talking, you see my circle moving? So people hear me talking over the music. So they clearly hear me talking. So I can turn it down a little bit on my side. And then I'm still talking, the music's still playing. So my viewers hear it. One trick I will tell you, one tip rather, I would tell you is just to make sure your volume and that little speaker there is your volume. Make sure it's around, see, 15, 16, what is that? 16. That's fine. If it gets too much louder than that, 20 might be the loudest I would make it. But if it gets too much louder than that, then it's too loud and obnoxious for your viewer. So as you're talking, they won't be able to hear you as much. So I would just say turn your volume down to about 15, 16, 20 at max. Okay. You said I was on for 4 hours this morning doing the voice live. Oh wow, that was a good live, friend. That's good. That's really good. So can you add a playlist? Hey, friend, Unmuted Waters. No, you can. Well, let me say this differently. This is in the app music. If I muted myself, if you go over to, if I mute myself right now, because I'm playing TikTok's music, you still hear music. You're going to hear TikTok's music still as viewers. So music is still playing, even though I'm muted. You actually do want to mute yourself in this case. So if you're using TikTok's music, you can mute yourself. You can have a whole conversation with whoever in the room with you. Nobody would hear it. They just hear TikTok's music. Now, if you want to play music from another device or your computer or someplace else, then you have to unmute so that they can hear it. And then you got to be able to make sure that they don't hear your whole conversation, or unless you want them to. But if you're going to play for something else, it's not a plug-in that you can do it where it's coming through the app. The only way you can do it is come through your speaker system. Okay? Yes, I was doing a voice chat last night into the AM as well. Where are you? Oh, look at y'all. Y'all ready. Y'all ready. Y'all gonna make me real proud of y'all come January, huh? January, we're gonna be looking at numbers and y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh. So I'm excited. So this is got you. Yes. I know Coach Jesse, you talk during your live for the most part. Are you playing music from within your home, like a computer or another device? And then what did you do, Steph? Did you play music as well? Where's the music again? It's under the wand. You see that little wand there? And there's only two options: sound effects and music. That's it. So when you hit the wand, like if I hit the wand in my live right now, there's like five or six, I think it's like six or seven options. But here it's only the two. Yeah. So you said I played Stoic videos. Okay, so you're playing sound that's coming from YouTube. There we go. That was cute. Thank you. That was cute. You said my iTunes on my phone, so you're playing music from your phone too. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. So you can build your audience and make money by doing live without being on screen. This is audio only. And again, it doesn't push your live out a whole lot. But people can come in and support your live goal, gift gallery. They can do all the things. If you have people in the boxes, they can send gifts to your panelists as well. So yes, you can monetize your live stream. You can monetize your voice chat the same way you monetize as a regular live. Yep. Okay, thank you. Yep. Yes. They are good to sleep to, like reprogram the brain while sleeping. Self-talk. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hey, how you doing, the Wardrobe LLC? How you doing? How do you see it? Okay, how do you set it up, please? Set up the voice live. Um, Let me go here. So I'm gonna end it. So we're gonna go here. I'm on my live screen. I'm just gonna hit plus. Under plus, as you can tell, I'm gonna hit live. Under live, right here is voice chat. You're selecting the voice chat. This is a normal live. This is where you have your normal live screen. But here, I'm going to click voice chat. And voice chat, you have it there. And you just hit, you put your title in if you want to, set a live goal. And then literally after that, you hit go live. There's nothing else really to set up. Unless you want to turn on the content disclosure or the audience controls under here. If you, I'm sorry, why isn't it? Well, it's probably because my camera's flipped. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. And so, unless there's some the about me, you might want to set up some stuff there if you choose to. Your audience control says only 18 years and older. And then if you have content that you're displaying that is a little bit more sensitive, you can turn on the content disclosure. Thank you for the gems. You are so welcome. I had to step out to see if I can find it. Found it. There you go. Thank you for these tips. You are so welcome, friends. Can you choose the people who are joining, or can they just jump on? So let's do here. You're talking about for the people who are in your room. So I'm going to say start because you can't select that here in advance. If you go here, we're going to start the live stream. You're going to go to this two people. This is where you are starting your viewers. There's a settings screen right there. Symbol. That's the little settings wheel. Under the setting wheel, you can turn off allow guests to request. So if you turn it on, you can make it only your followers as opposed to everyone. You can auto accept them. You can turn it on where it's only your followers, friends, or gifters. So people who come in your live and gift, even if they did the Daily Hartman, they consider that a gift. You can turn that on. And then you can manage moderators, the rings, and turn on extra gifts if you want to. Okay? So all that's there for you. I put friends can join, auto join. Okay, that's awesome. Friends can auto join. Yep. You said, so you can control in these settings who you want to come up in your boxes. Now I turned mine off. The reason I turned mine off is because as people are tapping, if they're tapping, sometimes they will automatically tap onto these boxes. It's really sensitive. So you got to make sure you're tapping in a place that does not auto look like you're trying to request to come up. So it allows people to tap a little bit more freely. I turn the multi-guest off. Yep. So people, especially if I'm not around and I'm not looking at it as much, because this is kind of one of those things where you don't have to be in the room theoretically. Because if you have it where, I'm gonna mute myself. But if you have it where, I don't know, my puzzle came on. Give me 1 second. So if you have it where your sound is coming because of the music, and I don't have music on yet, so I got to come in here and set my music. And so now I'm going to turn my jazz on. So you just have the music playing, and people are coming and listening to your live stream. You have just creating a vibe, creating an energy. Your description, your about me pops up. People understand that. You can go in the chat if you want to as a live host. You can comment. I can put a comment in my live. I'm going to say welcome. And so I just put that comment there. So, it's just up to you. As people come in, you can welcome them. You can tag them freely. You can be all in the chat. Okay. You're talking about the rewards piece. You turn yours off. Okay. You're talking about the rewards piece. They can live time for joining. They get live time for joining. Who do? We should do that as a group. You don't get live time as a guest. Only the host that's counted as a live for them. Guests, no, not so much. They don't get live time. That's not counted as a live. Okay, so it's just the guests. I'm just the live host who gets credit for this being a live stream because it's their live. You said I'm about to be a voice chat princess. You know what? You can. It's up to you. Like I said, it's not about the growth. I'm gonna tell you that now. And it is very much about being consistent. Okay, making sure you're showing up, making sure you're getting engagement and support from your community. That's what it's about. Yeah. So, laugh out loud. You are going to put me to sleep. Oh, you're so funny. It says you are live if you are joined as a guest. Do you get live time for that? No, you do not. You're live as a guest. So you're a guest, but you're not getting live time. That is only the host gets credit for that. So you can, as a guest, you can get rewards because you get a percentage of the rewards as you're coming up in the box. If somebody sends you a gift, you can get a percentage of that. What Glam was just saying, there's a feature in there where you can turn it off. Thank you for the follow, friend. You can turn it off where you hosting. It's almost like when I tell people when you come to someone's house, because imagine this is someone's platform, this is their house, they're getting credit for this, and you come to someone's house and you come and you're visiting and you don't bring a bottle of wine or a gift or something like that. That's like etiquette says, you come in, you're greeting the live host, and you can get this additional tip. So TikTok builds that in there where you can have that part of you get a hosting percentage. You can turn that off or on. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a decision you can make. Okay? There's no right or wrong. At the end of the day, this is your live stream. People are coming in and they're getting something because of you offering this platform. So you can decide if that's something where you want to extend that to them as a gift, as a way to say, okay, I don't need to take a cut. I don't need to get that hosting fee, or you can make a decision to take it. Just depends on what's going on in your live. I would say if I was to do it, I would say it depends on the live stream. It depends on the topic. It depends on what's going on. Um, that you turn that on or off. Okay, so you just make a decision that's best for you. Okay, but at the end of the day, everybody has their own way of doing it. I think it's important that you tell people, or just let them know this is my standard in terms of how I do it. Are you sure I was on the live today? And when I got off, it told me that I was online for 53 minutes. Um, you were on today live. You were live today as a guest, or you on your own live? Let me know what you meant by that, Rochelle. Let me know what you meant. You meant as a guest, or did you mean as your own live? How do you do sleep mode? That's what people talk about. There's not a sleep. What do you mean by sleep mode? Let me make sure I understand your question. Are you talking about going live? You only get time when a challenge says you need to be on multi-panel. You only get time when a challenge says you need to be on a multi-panel. Um, you're saying in terms of a campaign. You're saying one of the campaigns say viewers. Is that what you mean, a campaign? Right. So it depends on what I'm doing on the panel. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Great. Okay. Can you show me how to do sleep mode? Again, I guess I don't know what sleep mode means. Yes. This is the voice chat. Yes, campaign. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for this, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome, Steph. Um, it was like a judge show. I was a drawer. Were you live in your room? Let me know. I'm not sure what you mean by drawer. Were you live in your room? It sounds like if you were drawing, it sounds like you were live. Sorry, I'm voice texting. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. Roshan's like, huh? Live people say it's sleep mode, like you're showing late at night. So this is called voice chat. So I'm here. I just have myself muted, but I'm here. Let me click myself. So I'm live and I'm talking. If somebody wants to come over my live, it's Dr. Lisa TikTok Shop Finds. You will hear me talking. Now you don't see me, but you can clearly hear me. And so as I'm in this live, people can hear me talking. They hear the music playing, and so all that's happening. She was co-host. I think she was co-host. I think she was a host. She was definitely in the hosting format, whether it was co-hosting and they had pulled her up. Sounds like they might have invited her and she was live already. Sounds like, yeah, co-host. Will this live on its own after a certain amount? Will will it end? Is that what you mean? Will it end on its own after a certain amount of time? On muted waters. Uh, the answer is no. You still have to end it as a regular live. You still have to end it. Oh, Steph, you came over on your other account. Look at you. Um, yes. So you still have to end it. You still have to power it off. You see the little power button in the corner. You got to end this live. Um, so yeah. He said, hey, 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 I see you, Steph. So, so do you turn on where everyone can see or just your friends? This particular live can go to, um, it can go to anybody. People can see this. You can share it out to your friends. You can share it out before you go live. However, TikTok doesn't send it out like the way it does the regular live here. You don't get as much high impressions. Impressions is where this live will show up in the live feed. It doesn't show up as much. And I think what happens, and I'm just being honest with you, TikTok sees when you guys are scrolling on FYP, you see people like me. You see me giving this live topic. You see visually people here. You don't scroll on the FYP and see a lot of these. It just doesn't do that because TikTok is like, hey, our goal is to have this as a visual thing. People are tapping in because they want to see that live post. They want to engage with that person. So you're not going to see a whole lot of voice chats, even though more people are doing it. There's a lot of people doing it. TikTok doesn't let that be the primary showing up in the feed. So it doesn't have as much visibility because of that. I'm going to try it with my backup account. Thank you for these gems. You're welcome, Rochelle. So it doesn't have as much visibility, and you have to be okay with that too. You got to share it out to your friends, share it out to your community, do a live event, do all the things. So hopefully you get a little bit more traction. How you doing, Jennifer? Wait, what you said about the gifts again? You shouldn't do the ones that doesn't show on the screen. Exactly. You shouldn't do like when people do the hat mustache, or even the one that's in my goal where it's the little snowman thing, because it interacts with the person, the little kissy hearts, the dog that comes and kind of moves your face and stuff, um, hat and mustache, the DJ glasses. None of those are called interactive gifts. So you can't actually, as a viewer, I can't select that because it's not available for me. So don't put it as a live goal because your viewer's going to click it and they can't select it. So you want to pick gifts that are like, like if it was the money gun, if it was the hand hearts, if it was the whale, the galaxy, any of those you can send. Those gifts you can send because they pop up on the screen just broadly, but they're not interacting with the person. Okay? It will end if your connection lags. Thank you for that, Lamb. Because mine I will set sometimes overnight and it does end on me. But I never knew why because I wasn't there. So I don't know why it's doing it. You think it's the connection that's doing it. Okay. Wait, what you said? Okay, so I answered the gift questions. So yes. People get sick of me. I share it to everyone 3 times. I think that's important. You're gonna have to share it if you want it to have some type of visibility. Yeah. Voice chat means the host doesn't hand text. Voice chat is this. It's only audio. If I wanted to send, actually that's what I want. If I want to send a comment, I can send a comment in the text. I'm gonna say hi. I just sent that comment that says hi. So I can comment, I can respond to our friend that's in the room. Let me see, send the @ symbol. You can do that. And I can say, hi there. So I just responded to her and said hi. See my comment? So that's what you meant? Let me know if that's what you were referring to. So you can comment, you can be in your chat. Oh, I was using the backup to talk to you people. Yeah. You should share it and keep doing it. I do the same thing. Yeah, you got to share it out. So yeah, so you can engage still in the chat. Again, there's no video. There's no engagement from a visual perspective. Everyone is like having what do they call them? The party lines. Hey, how you doing, Lakevion? And you're just chatting in the boxes. So So you're talking to your viewers that way. All right, friends, let me know if there's questions about that. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve, friend. We are chilling. We're in this winter wonderland. We are having a good time. It's cold outside. We're doing all the things. He said, I want to teach my husband how to do this, and you can make money doing this. Um, well, let me reiterate you. You said, yeah, you laughing at me. Oh, so good, so chilly. You said it's hot here. Where you from, little Kivia? Where you from, friend? Where are you from? I'm in Orlando, Florida. It is 75 degrees now, according to this computer weather. You said it's hot. I was going to do a tutorial on this today. I would have sent everyone over here. You said I would have sent you said Texas, Texas, Mississippi. It's hot by me too. Why y'all blowing up my spot? It's cold. It's cold. Oh, you said Louisiana hot. Y'all so funny. Now, meanwhile, she ain't said a word. She like, look here, it's cold. It's cold outside. She's in Chicago. Miss Darlene said it was kind of warm though. She said it was 50 degrees in Minnesota. Boo. You said February about to get y'all. I love it. I ain't ready. You ain't ready. My phone went out. Did it really? Okay, friend. You said straight out of Columbus. Thank you so much. Columbus, GA. I love it. Well, Minnesota is 50 today. It's 50. That's hot, ain't it? I was supposed to say that's hot. That's a heat wave. Why are you blowing up my spot? I was setting the ambiance, y'all. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Eve, okay? I was making it seem like it was cold outside. It's not. It's not. Um, practice makes progress. You said there's heat wave from that. That is a heat wave. I was like, oh, 50 degrees. It was not that bad today in Chicago. Oh, it wasn't, Shirley? Oh, okay. So everybody hot then across the country. All right. I was asking about the voice text. Oh, you missed my comment. I showed you could text in the box here. You can text with your people. So I sent a couple messages where I text. I said hi. And you see me again here. I said hi to people. So you can send messages in there, but this is straight audio. So you're commenting in the box, you can, but this is 100% audio. You said 78 degrees right now. Wow, Miss K Latte. Wow. Thank you very much, Charlene, for the Santa hat. Yes. Um, so yeah, it is. Yeah. It's winter in some places around this country. No snow on Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be 80 tomorrow. Wow. In Texas. Yeah, I think we're going to get close to 80. I think we're going to get like 78 or so. I think that's what they said the high is supposed to be. They were comparing it when my kids were little. It was 2015, and our community has like a community pool. We don't have a pool in our backyard here. And so then I took them to the community pool on Christmas Day, and I sent pictures to my family, and they was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Because there's no other place that there's 80-degree weather. It was 85 degrees that day. I took them to the pool. So, but that's Florida. That's just Florida for you. So thank you so much for the SpongeBob's. Appreciate it. Appreciate the populars. Thank you so much. You said, oh, you Patty. No. You said, oh, you Patty. That's what they say. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you doing? Them little kids in swimsuits and stuff, and my kids in snowsuits. Kids in snowsuits. Like, why would you do that? It was messy, Doc. You knew it. I know. So needless to say, I'm setting the ambiance for all y'all. Y'all ain't gotta know I'm in Florida. Made you mad, huh? Like, okay, I got you. That was my Chicago family. They were like, don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't got to do that. All right, friends. So, long story short, I digress on voice chat because voice chat was really an example of how you guys can still go live. Now, when we talk about making money online, when we talk about doing all the things, voice chat is another live streaming um, opportunity, another live streaming platform that you can have, or not platform, modality essentially. So this is another way to go live. You can do voice chat. Now, voice chat, again, it doesn't push you out a lot. It is very much about how people will come in and support. Maybe they'll support your live goal. Maybe they'll support your gift gallery. Remember, not the interactive gifts. You will never get the hat and DJ glasses, or the DJ glasses, or the hat and mustache, or the kisses. So just don't think you're going to get those on here. So it cannot be 100% of the way you go live, because you're going to always miss those gifts on a weekly basis. But it is another way you can still get live time in. You can engage your community, they can support you, and you can monetize. Okay. But TikTok is not pushing you out as much as they do here, because this is where the interaction happens. Okay. Hello, friends, or the majority of the interaction. Some people use the voice chat for, I think it will help me a little. Yes, it will. Some people use it to just, again, as another opportunity to engage their audience already, your viewers. Especially if you have like Q used her podcast replays. So she had a season one, and so she's been replaying them as a way for people to get familiar with her podcast, to subscribe to her podcast. Thank you so much, friends. How you doing? I said, Amaria, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you both for the gifts. And so, um, and so Triniana, how you doing, friend? I had to see who that was. So Triniana. Um, so when it comes to podcasts, people will play affirmations. People will use maybe other devices and play maybe something from the YT, or something that is something they've downloaded already. And they may play an audiobook, or again, affirmations. I know Janine was using them for the prosperity finance affirmations for people. Again, just making you have a mindset that is about abundance and stuff. And so it depends on how you want to utilize it. Okay. I use it as almost, I do it oftentimes as a way for engagement in my live stream, especially if people want to ask me questions, they can come up in the boxes and ask me. Also, because I'm now B3, it requires me sometimes to go live and make sure I don't miss a fragment. So I'm paying attention to that. Some people will come in and do some gifting. My backup account, I may come in and send a gift. And so little things like that, people will use as a strategy as well. So you're using it to make sure you don't miss out on any um, gains that you've already had. Okay. So it's another way to monitor your progress as you want to go live, but maybe you're not trying to be camera ready. Okay. And so people will do that as well. So just know that that's a big thing that live hosts have been doing. Okay. So again, it's an engagement strategy. It's another way to kind of connect with your community. You're again trying to share content that aligns with your topic, your niche, and your brand. Okay. So that's why you would do it. And does get counted as a live stream. Gifting can happen. All the things that happen in a regular live beyond just the visual things can happen here. Okay. So be careful about what you're sharing, what you're streaming though, because again, it's audio, and so people can come in, hear that, and engage. And essentially, TikTok, you can get a restriction if you say something that's not appropriate. So um, I use it when I drive trucks. Oh, okay. I love that. So you're still going live with that. I love that. That's awesome. And so it's a great way. And so you're saying sleepy, but I will sing till midnight tonight. Okay, look at you, friend. Nice. I like more information on the banner behind you. How is it transparent? You're seeing here where's a little lighter color. This is one of the templates. I think this is a template I used. Don't quote me on that. I'm almost sure it's a template. So there's a template in there, and I think I had to pick this color. I think it started off as a different color, and I picked this on the board. Yeah, this is a board. This is a board, and you know, with boards, let me show you guys. So thank you all who are here. I appreciate you walking, coming into my live stream. Um, I'm about to end this live, but I was just sharing some information with you all. Okay, I'm about to end it. Okay, so if let's go back here. Okay, now we're gonna go to live. We're gonna go to device cam, and then we're gonna go to settings. Okay, under settings. Let's see. This happened last time when I wanted to see the boards, it wasn't there for me. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I did that last time where the board wasn't available and it didn't show up again. Okay, I'll play around with it. Play around with it. It should be under settings here. It should show up board like right before you get to dual camera. It did that before on this account where it was not showing up for like a couple days. So now it's not showing up over here. So I'm not sure why. But click, let's see if I probably have to reboot or something. Maybe that might help. But you said me too. Yours is doing that too? It came back. So it was showing up again. I think yesterday or today I clicked it. It was there. When you're live, you can turn it on and off. So I can turn on this board. I can turn it on, hide it, or use it. But to create it, you got to do it before you go live. You got to do it before, you got to do it at this stage. So again, I'm not sure why the board feature isn't showing up. Yeah, it should be under here. I'm not sure why it's not showing up, but you have to do it before you click this go live button to create it. I'm glad you're showing how to grow our live. Oh, you're welcome, friend. This is what I do every day, twice a day. So come in, ask questions. Mine comes and goes. Yours comes and goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Some people play music that is too loud or they talk too fast. Oh, some people play music. So you repeated it, but yes. Yeah. Yeah, you know, not everybody's for everybody. I tell you people. I say that all the time. And you know, we all have different styles of learning and communicating and stuff. And so certain people like other live hosts. Maybe they feel like, oh, I like their energy. I like what they're sharing. I like how they do their live stream. And they can get past maybe how they show and tell. And then some people like a more instructional way of delivering information, and they're looking for people who are going to be as thorough and informative as possible. So that's what I try to do. Are you are you on every day? Yes, I'm here twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I go live twice a day. So let me know if there's any other questions. Comment. What comment? I missed it, Glenn. I see this. What was your comment, Fran? I missed it. And TikTok. Let's see if I can find it. It's in the pencil. What's in the pencil? Your what's in the pencil? What did you mean by what's in the pencil? The board. Let me show you. The board is okay. So you should see it here to create it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go here. It's not there. So to create the board, you have to go live first. So here I am. Now, here. Let me show you here. Rochelle, give me 1 second. I'll talk about the agency in a second. So the pencil here, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Pencil, that's what she's talking about. It's in the pencil. Here is the board. You only can do this. Let me get these 3 dots. I'm going to show you. You only can delete and cancel. You can't create. You cannot create a board from here. So you can delete and cancel, or you can use what's already been set. So if I don't have a board up right now, so let me show you this. So the only thing you can do is use it or unuse it. So I'm gonna hit here, I'm gonna hit use. That board just popped up. So that board is there. The board is there. Now, and this was like an example because I was trying to play around with the whole what type of words you can say and not say. But, and I can hide it. I can take that board away. It's gone. I can use this board now if I wanted to. And then I can, let me slide that board down. Okay. You only can use and hide. You cannot develop this board. You're supposed to develop it before you go live on that other screen. I don't know why my board wasn't showing up to create a new board. So all the boards that you see here are boards that I've previously played around with and created. These are boards that I've created already. There's no plus symbol. There's no way to create a new board. You got to do it before you go live. Again, TikTok is glitching, so it's not showing me the option to create a new board. So this is the only way you can get to it. These three dots here will allow you to delete this board permanently, and I can cancel. So I don't want to delete. Does it limit how many boards you can make? I don't know. I haven't made. I mean, what do I have here? 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 boards. I'm not sure if there's a limit. I think on this account I have like 4, 5. I don't have as many on this. So let me hide that board. Really quickly, let me talk about this board here. Just so this is a pro tip. This is something you need to be aware of. So really quickly, this board, it says Etsy. This board is a problem, actually. This board is not a good board. Delete one and use it to and see if it comes back as an option. Delete it and see if I'm going to delete this one. But let me show you. Let me talk about it first. I'll delete this one because this one is problematic. This board has another social media platform in its name. If you create a board, so you guys are not seeing the option to create. So unfortunately, it's not showing up. So, but if you create a board, and when you create that board, there's a screen that says save. When you get ready to save, if you get a screen that pops up, and it's almost like a disclaimer saying, using this board, make sure you don't put websites or other social media platforms on this page, else it will cause your views to be lower. Something about your visibility, your views. If you get that message, there's something wrong with your board. It didn't like the words you used. So this is an example of a board that TikTok didn't like the words that were used. So they gave me that disclaimer. Okay? Because when you create a board, and if it's fine with what you wrote, board example, learn today, and if it's fine with what you wrote on that board, you won't get that message. Okay? So if you get that board and you get that disclaimer, and that message pops up and it hits save or whatever, I think it says, you can just clear out of that board or clear out that screen. It seems kind of like a little disclaimer, like it would be there any time of the day. It just seems like that's something they would tell you. They didn't like that board. Okay, so it still has to approve it. It still will approve it. It approved this board. It still will do that, but it does run the risk of your views being lower, and you won't get pushed out because you're using something that it does not agree with, technically. Okay, so this board here, how you doing, Ocean Summer? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so this board here, I'm going to delete this one. Delete. And it's gone. Ain't no way to add it back. Is that what you was asking? Glam. It's gone. Thank you so much. No, there's no way to add it back, friend. So once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. So yeah, so now we have those other boards. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions, friend. And I'm going to end this live, but now go to dots and see if the board is there. There's no dots to go to. There was no dots to go to. Once that board is gone, the dots for that board was the dots I would have had to click. I would click the dots for to create. Oh, so there's no dots to go to. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna see if the board pops up, the board option here under settings. Oh, boards is showing up. Let me see. It probably didn't show up because they ain't like that board. But no, that board's gone. See, now these are the 4 boards that were there. These are the 8 boards that are there. Here's your plus sign. So this is before you go live, you can create a board. Maybe that's why the board wasn't showing up, because it's like, we don't like that board you had. I wonder if you can only do 9. I am present. How you doing, Robert? I don't know if there's a limit on the front end. That's interesting. Maybe it could have been a 9 thing, but no, that's not true, because this account doesn't have 9 boards. I'll go back and check, but I'm pretty certain this account does not have 9 boards. I think it might have at most 6. But if it has 9, I'll message you. If it has 9. I am present. I'm thinking maybe it didn't show up because it didn't like what was on that board. Like I said, that board was problematic. I'm recouping from Code and Boyd's gone. Who's that? Can you do a silent live? You can do a live that is what do you mean by like a voice chat live? We were just talking about that, Ocean. Have an amazing evening with the family. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Charlene. Appreciate everybody in the room. So yeah, so here you create the board. That might have been the one I used. I don't know which one I used, Glam. But we're going to go through and see. Could have been this one. Trauma recovery. Let's try the trauma recovery. That sounds about it. Not that one. Oh. Let's go back. Let's try that one. If I go here, I think I used that blue. Oh no, I changed it here. That's it. I used that. So let's say done. Okay, we're just going to say test example. I'm going to make it bigger. So, and there it is. And you can change the color. And then this is your engagement box if you want to say tap the screen and all that stuff. Tapping. It's clapping. Okay, so you can put that in there if you want to do those engagement boards too. You can change the color and make it black. Okay. Hello, friends. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Sorry, this visa has me misspelling. Oh no, you're fine, friend. Your the voice live. Okay, is that what you're looking for? Yeah. And so you can just save that. And so now that one's there, and it's under review. And then TikTok will decide if it approves it. Okay, thanks. I didn't know. Yep. So that's where you create it and set it up. But you can change the colors, the fonts. You can use different templates and stuff, and just kind of play around with it a little bit. All right. So that's how you do it. Check and see if it does approve it for you and goes over 10. Maybe that is something it will do. Do you talk about your free agency yet? I'm gonna talk about it now. Let me talk about it now, friend. No pic yet. No pic, right? No picture. No picture. Just the words. Pictures come with the panels for. You can put a picture for the panel board. The multi-guest board. You can put a picture there. You could. I've done that before. but you can't do it for this one here. There's no picture. Okay. Emojis as well. You can do emojis. I think you can do emojis. I'm almost sure. Are you talking about for here? Yeah, you should be able to do emojis. Again, if you get that disclaimer, it don't like it. So you use that as a gauge. Okay. So didn't like what you put there. Um, Agency. Let me talk about the agency really quickly. And when it comes to the agency, it is a free program because TikTok compensates. This was my favorite. You're welcome, friend. Check. You're so sweet. The checkbox. Okay. Yeah. So it is a free program because TikTok pays you a percentage of your live rewards depending on how your live performed. It's under the scale live rewards. TikTok is very transparent. As you're in your live, you can see very clearly what how you're performing. Thank you, Coach Chantel. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate everybody coming through. And so as you're going live, you can get rewards. I'm sorry, for your live stream. TikTok takes a percentage. Out of their percentage, they pay agencies. So that's how it's done. So you get paid by TikTok. TikTok takes their share, and then agencies get paid, and so they get a couple percentages. So that's how the Creator Network program works. Okay, so agencies are here to support you as a live host, to keep you encouraged, keep you going live, help you understand how to go live, different strategies, as well as supporting you if your account is at risk of getting banned or in violation. So we can send an inquiry on your behalf to hopefully get your account back up and running sooner, or retrieve your account based on it being banned. When it comes to, and that means that you didn't follow the community guidelines, and so you got to make sure you stay in good standing with TikTok. So when it comes to going live, your goal is to go live, obviously, with agency support. Now, all agencies are not the same. You have to decide on the agency that is best for you and what you're looking for out of your live stream experience. And so, with my agency, I'm really supporting people who are more or less beginning their journey. They're looking to grow in different ways than just through those match events type things, the battles, but that is a part of your strategy. You want to think about matches. You want to think about super fans. You want to think about the live goal. You want to think about the gift gallery. You want to understand how to share information about your business, your solution. All those things are part of it. And so you just have to decide what you're looking for in your live stream, okay? Or your live streaming experience. And so I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I do a weekly meeting on Zoom with my community for us to talk about different topics, different things you need to do to go live. We also have a school platform where you can get additional information. The community guidelines is there, as well as the ability to collaborate and network with other people in the agency. That's under the school platform. And then here we have the TikTok group chats that we've created for people to engage over there as well. So you're able to, again, connect with other live hosts and share out your live, as well as share your content for people to potentially engage with. I also do one-on-ones. So as you're going live and you have questions about your live stream, you want to look at your analytics. I teach that too, because I want you to make sure you're making data-informed decisions about how you're doing your live stream, how you're growing. So all that is part of your strategy. Okay. So this is a great community of supporters. That's probably one of the bigger perks, because these are people who are learning and growing, and they collaborate quite a bit, and they will come to your live and support your live by tapping, sharing, getting the daily heartbeat, supporting with some gifts. And so not everybody is doing that. People pick who they want to connect with. So I don't want to make that an expectation, but just know that there's a large amount of people who do that. Okay, because they're interested in your success, just like they're looking to build their community as well. So you want to make sure you're thinking about how you support others, as maybe how people will support you. Okay. And that's probably a notion that you just need to have at the forefront, even as you're growing as a live host. If you are not supporting your community, if you're not supporting others, you may not see that support come back to you. Okay. Um, so with that, agencies. So the agency link is in my profile. If you go to my profile page, so you're gonna click my photo once. my mini profile will pop up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. And in my bio, you can visit the web page that is a TikTok page for you to go to there and apply to the agency. So when you apply to the agency, TikTok does have rules about who can be approved. If you're already with an agency, you cannot join another agency. You can't join more than one creator network. There's one per person for one account. Not all your accounts. If you have multiple accounts, they cannot be an agency. Just only one, and ideally it is your highest earning account, meaning the account that you made the most diamonds off of. And so, as you are going live, you want to continue. How do you find out what agency I'm with? How do you find out what agency you with? Is that what you're asking? You said, how do I find out? Okay, how do you? No, you said, how do I? You and I. So here's what you're gonna do. You well, I can't coach or poach you. Let me say that first of all, because that's a no-no with TikTok. But you want to go to your creator network. So if you go on the live home screen, scroll down to tools and resources and go to the creator network tab. And that's where you will find out what agency you're with already. If you're with an agency, you want to make sure that you talk to them first about any questions you have when it comes to your live stream and your performance and just just going live too. Okay. So if you're with an agency, that's where you would go. Okay. And then, and so again, you want to make sure that you're with an, if you're with an agency, you can't join another one. If you are not in the US or Canada, then that's where my agency is approved for. You have to be in the US or Canada to join my agency. If you are someone who's made a lot of money on TikTok, a lot of diamonds, a lot of money overall, $5,000 in the last 5 months, TikTok says you don't need an agency, so you're good. So you won't be invited to join. If you're in violation or restriction, you won't be invited to join either. So you got to make sure your account is in good standing. Okay. People keep talking about diamonds. What is that? Diamonds are the rewards. Remember, I told you TikTok, you get monetized here. So you're monetized based on the diamonds you're collecting in your life. So that's based on the gifts as well as the engagement. TikTok will put an equation to that. And I think it's almost like every two gift equals one diamond. That's probably a rough way of saying it. I'm sorry, every two coins spent equals one diamond. That's like a real rough way of saying it, but essentially that's the way you probably should look at it. And so that's how you get diamonds. Um, will they kick you out after you get that amount? No, they won't. I asked that question. I meant to come back and circle back. Somebody, I think Nika was asking that question too. It's like, hey, when the renewal happens, will I be able to renew with you? They said yes. People who were already with the agency, even if you went over your milestones, you achieve your milestones because they're milestones that TikTok has in our system for each creator. 100K diamonds per, these are monthly goals. Every month things in the system reset to zero. So 100K diamonds, 200K diamonds, and 500K diamonds are those milestones that TikTok is looking for creators to grow into. And depending on your live stream, depending on what's happening, it's probably going to take you time to grow. So TikTok knows that, respects that. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. Appreciate your friend. And so you want to make sure that you're of a growth mindset, that you're growing, that you're looking at your analytics, you're building, um, and if that's not the case, then we probably need to meet and just talk through some things. You might want to look at your live differently so that you do see some growth happening. Okay. Okay. Thanks. You're welcome, friend. Cornelia, how you doing? Thank you for the daily heart, me friend. So yeah, so that is what's happening here. Um, Other questions? Let me know if there's other questions. I'm going to stay on for about another 10 minutes. That'll put me right at 2 hours, and I'll get off then. Okay? And Let me know if there's other questions about the agency. So if you're going to apply, let me know. Here's the rule. Here's my requirements, because every agency operates differently. So I don't have requirements that says you have to go battle, you have to go live so many days and times and stuff. I have strong encouragements, no requirements. The one requirement I do have is for you to apply. This is before you even start the agency. You have to have live access. You have to go live. You should have gone live those first 3 times so you can get the full access to the live features. And then as you are coming in and engaging and stuff, you want to make sure that you are able to co-host, pin people, multi-guest panels, all those things. I want you to go live and start learning the process. Okay? Gotta go live again. I'll see you later. Oh, I won a battle the other day, but unplanned. Congratulations. Well, let me know. Anybody who's in the agency, we got about a week out. So let me know if you do want to participate in an official agency battle and want me to coordinate something. I'm doing that for some other creators in the agency. I'm happy to coordinate some additional ones if you guys. I think everybody should be battling. I'm just gonna say to finish the year out right, but you don't have to. So it's up to you. Can I be voiceless for the 3 lives? Um, Voiceless? You talking about doing a voice chat? I wonder if the voice chat will be even an option. I don't know. I think the regular live is the way you would have to do it for those first 3. So you can probably even get voice chat as an option. Um, yeah, I wonder if somebody who's new, do they even see voice chat? That'll be interesting. Let me know if you even see it as an option. Um, but you could you could do a voice, if voice chat's an option, you could make it a voice chat that's not voiceless, but you can have your music playing, you can have the music in the app playing. You can do music here, I think, even now. Let me check something. Yeah, music is there. I only have songs and gifts. What is that? I don't know if that feature works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You said I want to do one. Okay. Coach Jesse messaged me because I put it in school that I needed like your username, your time zone, and date, like options. So, because when I go on my platform, I'm searching to see what you're looking for has already been requested. And I can just say, hey, she can do that. This is the one she wants. Or if I need to make a special request. I'm trying to capture the list of people now so I can do like one special request list, because I haven't seen some for the people on the 31st. There are people who won it on the last day of going live. So I'm trying to create a short list of those people. You're welcome, Ocean Summers. Appreciate you, friend. You said, what is the point of battles? Here's what I tell people. The point of battles is for 3 things. First of all, it's community building. Community building. It's a great way to connect with your community and for your community to rally behind you and support you. Second of all, it's for exposure. You're exposing yourself to another live room, another live host. They get to know you, and they're like, oh, I like your energy. I like what you're doing. I like what you had to offer. And then third is part of your monetization strategy, because those points that you're collecting also turns into diamonds. They're rewards, and that's how you monetize as well. So it's definitely all 3 of those things. Some battles are better coordinated and done, where maybe I tell people, when you do a battle, think about it from like, oh, what are ways, y'all laugh, you laughing? What are ways that you can kind of think about a celebration, or if you have a campaign that you have to do a battle for, or if you have some other milestone that you're hitting, you can say this, that we're doing a battle for that. And so it just depends on what you're doing and how you want to fit it into your thing that you offer in your community. Okay. But I think it's a good thing. If I was explaining that early on, I probably would have been doing them more frequently. I don't do them as often, but I probably would have done them a little bit more frequently. Hey Charlie, how you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. You always want to check in with your community. You click the infinity ranks. That's how you search to see if if there's a battle going on, if there's somebody you could potentially battle with. And then you also hello friend, thank you for that daily heart me. I must go pop my popcorn to listen more intently. Okay. Hey, you've been quiet. Hey, Elle, how you doing, Rhonda? Coach Rhonda. Okay, thank you, Robert. You came out of nowhere with that one. Robert's like, let me say something. Rebecca, how you doing? Robert said, Lord, let me go get some popcorn. I did the battle for celebrating reaching 500 for my moms. Nice. Nice. I love that. I love that. So it just depends on what you got going in your room, and it depends on what your community want to support. So they would help. They're essentially helping to make sure that either you're gonna win or not, or what does that look like to get the power ups, all the things that come with it. I got you to gently laugh. You so sweet. So I got you to laugh. Robert, thank you, friend. I love it. But and let me say this, it's not always the gifting is a big piece of it. Don't get me wrong, for the battles. It is a big piece of it, but you get points in other ways too. That's tapping the screen, people sharing your live. You want them to share the live out because they will send it to more people to come in and support. And then you want them to comment. Comments are also points. So yesterday we did the bean toss. I'm sorry, catch the beans and take the stage as other ways to engage. Doc, how do I get to my gallery? When you go live, when you go live, you can see your gallery and get to your gallery that way. Or right here as a viewer, you can see your gallery. So it's in your what do you call it? Your mini profile. So it says, if I click your name, you're a D4. It says gift gallery, click that. Now you can't gift as a viewer. If you're in someone's panel boxes or if you're live, people can send you gifts that way, but not as a viewer. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions. Let me know if there's any questions, y'all. And I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna get off shortly. If I'm trying to look to see. We'll see later. I don't know. I may have to come back. Let's see. I may have to come back live. We'll see. 59%. Hello, Sultry Nana. How you doing? Rochelle shared the live. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Thank you all coming in. Thank you for the likes of the live. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the support. I'm interested. We'll check in school for details. You're interested in doing what you mean for a battle? You're doing a battle for the end of the month. Thank you so much. Blessings. 300 days. Look at there. Super. Appreciate your friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Oh, it posted the highlight. Which highlight? What I do? You did a highlight of the live, and it posted it. Thank you for that. I tapping my screen. Let's see. And so let's see. Let me turn this down. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Everybody coming in. Appreciate everybody coming. Now I gotta find it. Where did it go? There are levels to this live thing. Thanks. I have a lot to think about. You definitely do. What I tell people, and we've been talking about mindset. We've been talking about ways to engage this process. My journey started last year, going live more or less daily. Every day I show up, I go live, I engage, I build community. Thank you, Dr. Nicole. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the roses. And I just keep showing up and supporting people and answering questions and making sure people understand how to engage and go live. And so, it really is, a process. It is not something you should think that, the moment you go live, your room's going to be rooming, people are going to be there engaging and doing all the things. A lot of times people don't know how to engage. People are still trying to figure this out. So it's not something where you should have set high expectations. I think is the expectation you need to set for yourself is that you're going to show up and continue to show up and be consistent. That's what you want to do. And then as you do it, you're going to see yourself improve. I have a business and my own product, so I'm wondering how helpful it would be. I tell people to think about going live. You got to first of all think about your why. It's your why for your business to get sales, get visibility, new customers. Like why are you doing it? Is it to sell your products? Is it for people to understand what you have to have available and how your products could be the solution they're looking for? And so how do you message that for your community? So going live, if you're a business, it's your marketing. This is your marketing, and it's creating another sales funnel for yourself because people are now meeting, getting to know, like, and trust you, and then they're going to, ideally, based on what you're sharing with them, maybe they may become future customers or clients. And so that's the goal. You just make it part of your marketing strategy. You said I'm guilty of shiny object syndrome. Yes, all the above. Yep. Well, I think we all are, but I tell people all the time, like, what's your why? If you can understand your why you're doing it, then you'll see the benefit from it. You'll see yourself growing. If you're doing this with the thinking like, oh, well, I'm just going to try something new, then that's okay as well. But rest assured, you're going to be at some point figuring out, having that question, that conversation with yourself, saying, okay, why am I doing this? Like, what's the goal here? What's the purpose? And I had that in my January, my January experience where I had to actually have this conversation. Like, well, what's going on? Why am I going live daily? Like, because in the beginning it's humbling. People are not in your room, or people who are in your room, you're like, oh, well, they just stayed for a few minutes and they left. So you get a lot of that early on, and you have to kind of start working through how do you connect with them. How does your live really resonate with them? And so my live early on was just sharing information with people. Hey, Elle, how you doing, friend? Sharing it, and I learned how to engage, saying the things, welcoming people, looking at, making sure I look at their bio and have conversations with them, and I'm connecting with folks that way. You're spending a lot of time doing that engagement. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all. Hey, I'm official now. What you mean I'm official? Oh, you got the logo. I see you, friend. Launch your income agency, create a network agency. Awesome, Elle. Elle said, I'm official. Hey, Leanne. I love it. But all that's part of what you're doing. And so you got to figure out your why and let that be part of your driving force. Why you're showing up. Why are you doing this? Is it to market your business? Is it for you to get new customers? Is it for you to understand this algorithm and engage and build? Is it for you to make passive income? Is it for you to make, primary income? Whatever it is, you're doing this intentionally, and you got to keep showing up and keep doing it. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. And so without that, you're gonna sit back often and kind of have these conversations like, okay, what is this about? What am I doing? And it is a learning curve. It is a learning curve. Okay. I don't want you to sit back and be like, oh, this is easy. This is out of a lot of our comfort zones. Excellent, thought provoking, insightful, intuitive, intentional. Yep. You got to be all those things. But no, not in the beginning. Practice makes progress. I say it all the time. It is true. It takes time. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep practicing. You're practicing your message. You're practicing what you want to say to your community. You're practicing how you keep showing up. Thank you so much, Ocean Summer. Appreciate you, friend. And so as you're showing up and practicing, people are coming in to support you. How you doing, RCV? Grace, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Thank you for the rose, Amora. And so as you're doing this is going to be one of those things for those who engage. You're going to see yourself become more successful. You're going to get better. I tell people all the time in the agency, you got to measure those short, small wins as much as you want to measure the big ones. We always looking at the big ones, the shiny objects. Ooh, I'm going to have 100,000 friends and followers. Ooh, I'm going to, go viral. We're chasing that as opposed to looking at, wow, over the last year, I've grown Essentially for me personally, I've grown 15,000 followers, literally, over the last year. That's significant. That's 15,000 people that have connected with me, and so being intentional about what does that growth look like for you. When I started in January, I had 1,600 people. Okay. So again, just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Actually, is the math right? Maybe 1,000. But was it 15, 16, 15.5? That's what it is. Over 15,000 followers. And so I'm showing up. I'm being consistent. I'm going to continue to show up. Maybe at the end of 2026, I might be at, who knows, 50,000 followers. Who knows what that looks like? Because I'm going to keep showing up. Have you purged lately? Purged the banned accounts. I need to look at that. Thank you for reminding me. I need to see on this account. I've done it on my shop page because I've been doing it as an example. But I do need to go in. And I need to reduce my number under 3,000. I want to get to under 3,000 followers. That will be my goal. So I want to get that number down too. So I do need to do a little bit of a purge, just so that I'm bringing in, going into the year with the right people and stuff. You said practice showing up with thought-provoking information and ideas intentional. I love that. Yep, that's it. And so you're gonna be intentional about this. You gotta show up. So what I said earlier, from an agency perspective, we're gonna go live. Okay, we're gonna go live, and we are going to keep showing up. We are going to go live every day in January. All right. We're going to have a campaign and a challenge. We'll have two different things that people can hopefully win based on just um, their active engagement with going live. Okay. Having less than 3K that you follow. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is get it under, so the max you can follow, you as a viewer, I mean you as a your profile, not your followers, but your following. The max you can follow is 10,000. So I'm trying to get that under, like when I think about 1/3. So right now I'm over 1/3 technically. And so I'm trying to bring that down to under 3,000, probably closer to 2,000, just so that I'm not hitting that ceiling of not being too close to it. But also recognizing that, I'm going to pick up new people because I have to follow all the people in my agency. So my followers are a hodgepodge. So that's probably not the best strategy either. Because if you can have your followers, your people who are following, your following are people within your niche or people who are, aligned with my topic, that's a best practice. You'll see a lot of people who try to do that when they start an account, and they'll keep the numbers under 500 often. Hey, Dr. Trish, they'll keep it relatively low on purpose. And so, especially if you look at some of those big influencers, their numbers, they're not following a lot. Some of them are under 200. And so I'm not doing that low because, like I said, I got to follow everybody in the agency. But I do recognize that probably am following people who I followed at the beginning of my journey. I don't know who those people are. And do I still see them? Do I still want to follow them? Probably not. Because I was following so many people in them grow rooms and stuff. So now I need to purge, you know? So you want to be intentional about that. You can't, and so you got to get out your mind that you can follow everybody. You cannot follow everybody. Theoretically, you can't follow everybody because the max you can do is 10,000. But on top of that, you don't want to follow everybody because you want to keep your numbers at a relatively low amount so that, again, as you're thinking about your following page, that's not just all over the map, that there's some consistency there, some congruency there to what you're talking about in your live stream. No probation officers. No, you should not follow probation officers. Okay. Do you mean purging those people you follow? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve. How you doing, Dr. Trish? Now you are lighting up a fire, so I need to go live 3 times before the end of the year and apply. Yes. And I ain't no shiny penny. But yes. Some follow one, they're back up. That's true. Yes, some do follow, like, I ain't following nobody but me. Stolen intellect. How are you, friend? Love it. So yeah. So, you have to decide what you're gonna do on this app. And you gotta be intentional. You gotta show up and keep showing up and keep understanding and building. Um, Again, it takes time. We're not in this for, the short game. We're in it for the long term. We know the app is gonna be here. Knock on wood. You never know with this administration, but I'm not trying to make this political, but you just don't know. So at the end of the day, we know it's going to be here for now because that whole conversation about the U.S. and having some oversight and stuff has been more or less put to rest, and we have gotten that done. So now we're just going to keep going live. Okay, that's not our focal point anymore. Our focal point is us and what's going on. Okay. You said, what's voice guard? Oh Lord, are you about to hit me? What just happened? I was like, am I getting hit? It didn't tell me to move. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? TikTok, you glitching. Why did y'all, what in the world? Thank you, Dr. Trish. I appreciate that. Voice guard, I think you meant voice chat. You keep showing up and you keep growing up. I love that. Those gifts are scary. Those gifts scare me. Voice Guru. Voice Guru, is that what you meant? Voice Guru is Carol West. That's a creator in the agency. She does the voice acting. Is that what? I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're saying. Voice Guru is Carol West. That's her title. The Voice Guru, and then she has a line that says Carol West. Yeah, so yeah, that's a creator. Voice chat is in here where you do the audio. Voice chat. That's a different feature, but yeah. So you know what, you guys, I don't see it on my side. But yes, she hit a milestone at 10 o'clock. And I haven't, and on this live, I don't even see it. But it shows up. It shows up here. That's not showing up here. I don't see it. So TikTok is glitching today. I'm not sure why it's not showing her sticker. But her sticker is clearly there. But I literally, there's nothing for me to touch. I don't have anything for me to move it. So she is the voice guru today. Yeah, she had a milestone and I put that sticker there. So somebody else hit a milestone so I can put y'all up. Maybe that'll switch it out. So let me know. Maybe that'll be the difference maker. And I can attempt to put it up. Remove it and see if it shows the deleted box. It's nothing to remove. I can't, it's nothing, I can't touch nothing. And when I took the board off, when I first started. What did I do? The pole thing, it was surfing. It was penguin surfing on my head. That pole penguin, it's like, what's happening? Thank you for it. Thank you for that, Dr. Trish. Oh my gosh. These are some of the best holiday gifts. I appreciate that. I was like, pole thing. It was trying to get up. I don't know if I did it right though. Pretend to see if it does something. When I am doing live, can I change my voice? Yes. There's a voice changer too. I think you have to delete it. Not sure. Yes, there's voice effects. Like right now, here's my voice as a chipmunk. Okay. And then here's my voice as 3CPO, I guess. And then here's my voice as a stormtrooper, I guess. I haven't seen the stormtrooper. This is a new one. My voice as a robot. Okay. Here's my voice as a robot. Here's the echo of my voice. Now, I don't hear what you guys hear. Yeah, I don't hear my voice. So I don't know what you guys are hearing. Here's my voice with auto-tune. I don't know what you guys hear. So this is melodic. Is this a good voice? Let me know if this one's good. You said use headphones so I can hear what y'all hear. Here's the megaphone. Let me know if this is loud. This is the megaphone. This is the vibrato. Okay, so this is the vibrato voice. This is electric voice. Y'all doing highlights. You said I'm recording this. This is crisp voice. This is the crisp voice. This is soft voice. This is my soft voice. Is it soft? Super soft? And then this last one is vintage. This is the vintage voice. Vintage. Which ones sound the best? Chipmunk? C3PO? You said I want the Grinch voice. I'm looking at y'all comments on the screen. You said I'm weak. This is the Stormtrooper. Chipmunk was the best. Soft was the best. This is the robot. This is the robot voice. I sound like a robot. I sound like a robot. I don't know what I sound like. Echo. You said I like them all. Auto tune. You said robot was the best. Auto tune. Melodic voice. This is melodic. This is the megaphone. Megaphone is it loud? I don't know what the megaphone sounds like. So Roboto. I'm not sure. You said no robot. Robot was the best. Electric. Electric is here. This is electric. This is crisp. Crisp. And then soft. You guys did say you like soft. Soft was good. Soft. Cheese robot is horrible. Is it really? And then vintage. I'm looking at the other screen so I can see y'all comments. And this is vintage. Okay, so you guys said robot was, you said it was horrible? Robot was horrible? So robot was horrible. I choose the normal voice. All right, I'm back to normal. Y'all, you know what? They months ago they fooled me. I didn't know it was still stuck on the chipmunk voice, and they were so low down. They had me on that chipmunk voice for a good 5 minutes, and I thought I was not on it anymore. And I was a chipmunk that whole time talking. And I went back and they was laughing. It was like, it's still on, it's still on. I was like, wait a minute, what are you saying? Is it still on? And it was still on, y'all. Y'all was so low down for that. They was like, no, it's not, no, it's not. So wrong. I had no clue. No clue. I was outside the room like, is this a glitch? You said I remember that. Y'all was so wrong for that. And I had no clue. I really didn't because I don't play with it now. Now I know. You said it was hilarious. Now I know, okay? Um, but they've added those new voices. I don't think they were there. Thank you. Thank you. You said so do I. Eugene, you said so do I. Just amazing, beautiful blessings. Thank you so much, Regina. I appreciate you, Fred, for all the shares and support. Did you say yes, you can? Yes, you can to what? Changing your voice? Yeah. Good try. You didn't hear all those voices I just did. I just did all those voices. Yeah, you could change your voice. You said looks fabulous. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, I just did all the voice examples. Now, I don't know if any of those are realistic for what you were trying to achieve. I didn't know how they sound. So, no, seriously, y'all, which voice was closest to being a voice you could use? Because I think all of them are like comical, cartoonish. Change your looks now. Change my looks now. You said now do now do the effects. um, Y'all are funny on this Christmas Eve. Okay, look here. I'm gonna do this for you because I started that by saying, Coach Jesse, you are giving us the gift of your time this Christmas Eve, Doc. Almost, I know. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes. You said the chipmunk with the chipmunk voice. You so funny. Chipmunk was the closest to being a regular voice. Is that what you're saying? You can't do the chipmunk. And so the beauty of this, my nephew, my son is downstairs with his grandparents, so I'm good for a little bit, y'all. And he got the flu. You said the soft voice. Thank you. So, Miss K Latte, I'm trusting you because I don't think they're gonna tell me the truth. So the soft voice was too close to normal. Laugh out loud was okay. So the soft voice is probably the voice you could use. Katya, so I would say use the soft voice if you were gonna use one. The other ones, I don't know if they're realistic. I didn't hear what they sound like. So I'm about to go back and listen to the recording and go through my voice moments so I can hear it. But chipmunk, I know the chipmunk does not sound like a regular voice. I know that for a fact because I heard the chipmunk before. So but the soft voice is probably the closest to a regular voice. Okay. So that's good to know. Um, but yeah, go ahead and play around with the voices if you want to, friend. You can certainly do that. And the effects, real quick. I'm just going to do this real quick since we have different features here. Crisp wasn't bad. Sing the jingle bells. I'm not singing jingle bells. Wait a minute, why is this moving? Oh, so this is me. So when I come in, I'm coming in close. And then when I come back, oh, look at there. Okay. You can come in. I just thought this was funny. So you could have different effects in here. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, okay. This is when people do this. I never knew that. And then they have, I just put in the word Christmas. Okay, let's do this real quick. Okay. Oh, look at there. Hold on one second. Um, you said your stomach hurt. What do I need to do? Oh, Lord. That's this one. Oh, wow. Let me figure out another one. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me figure out another one. Okay. So, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh wow. I was like, you said turn your head. Turn your head. What? I was like, wait a minute. Let me find another. You came back from a pause. What you mean turn your head? What was I supposed to turn? Not here. Not this one. You was talking about the other one, turn your head. Is that what you said? Hey, disaster drama queen. What were you saying? I said, what was it? I missed it. I'm not putting that back up again. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, here's Santa Claus. Wait a minute, you're supposed to do something with the glasses. Don't they change? Did the Santa Claus change? His glasses should change. His glasses is supposed to change. I think he's supposed to change. No, it doesn't. I had like gold glasses on before. Because this one I did before. I did it before I came live. You said tap the screen? Oh. so I can see my regular glasses. Um, this is what you do all day. This is what Glam does. This is the one. This is it. I was about to say, wait a minute. I was about to say, I knew. Okay, I knew there was some gold glasses. So those are two different ones. Yeah, I'm not doing that one with the face again. That was horrible, y'all. TikTok play too much. Um, yes, you are the queen of effects. You are. This there's a whole lot in here. There's a whole lot in here, y'all. So I was just playing around with the Christmas ones. The is that the that's the it for the Christmas ones. I typed in the word Christmas, and the one that I had a little while ago popped up, but I don't see it in the feed. So can you tell me what the name of it was so I can look it up? Which one? The one that was the reindeer? The one that was the reindeer? I'll do it one time, but I'm gonna do it real quick, y'all, because y'all won't get a screenshot. I'll be like, nah. It said it's a whole lot more. Whichever one you want to put on again. I'm dying over here. The Santa pants I had on my head. That one I had. This one here. That one there. That's the Santa pants, ain't it? So this is the Santa pants. And then I'm gonna do it real quick. This is the reindeer. Real quick, y'all. My fingers is ready to punch the button quickly, and then I'm gonna do it in really quickly. Yes, he was kicking. So that's he said, "Oh man, is the reindeer." Okay, that's it. So we back here. Okay, you said that's he is horrible. Oh my, yes, the reindeer is bad. Y'all play with effects. Y'all definitely should play out with effects. Okay, and this is the reindeer with the nose. Okay, this is just you said thank you. I said nope to that reindeer. I know. Oh, see, this one's cute. That other one, I don't know what's happening there. I don't agree with that. You said I got pictures. I'll be like, no, it ain't real. She ain't get that. She ain't get that. That's not true. That's Photoshop. Glam, you said it's a lot more. I don't see all the ones that for Christmas Okay, wait a minute. Let me go to holidays. Oh, you got to go under the actual holiday. And this is the one. This is the one that you had that day where the face changed colors. This is the one there. Okay. And then okay, then you go into Halloween and some other stuff. This is the holiday lights. Oh, that's cute. This one's cute too. This one here. Oh, this is cute. I like this one too. Oh. This is cute too. Oh, this is super cute. Um, so He said that gingerbread can is good for the kids too. Hey. Oh my gosh. No, I like this one. This is super cute. This is definitely one. Y'all wanted to do something for the holidays. So what's interesting, the one I had with the one I was showing earlier, the one I was showing earlier, you said you can't push him out. I can. Let me see when he comes back. What do I do? I need to tap him when he comes back. Did I push him away? Maybe I did push him away. He didn't come back again. Oh, go, go, go. He push him away. He went away on his own. I just swipe. Okay, just swipe him off. It's like, where did he go? He came. He left on his own. It felt like. Okay. The one that I was having earlier with the snowflakes. I don't see that. Every time I swipe my screen from left to right. Right. So I'm not sure why it's not swiping correctly. The one I had earlier is not showing up. Um, hey, I had to type in the word Christmas to get to that one. When I typed in the word Christmas, that one popped up. Okay, that's the one I had earlier, but it doesn't show up in the search. Yeah, I typed Christmas and I see that, but it did not show up in the search anywhere. I'm not sure why that was the case. That's the way I found this one. And then there's this one with snakes. I'm not sure what is that about. And then it says TikTok quiz start. Oh, what is this? Why is it in another language? What y'all think? I don't know the answer. I can't read German. Dancing Queen is up. I thought that was ABBA. Y'all, we gonna okay, y'all. I hear my son. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let's go back to winter. And you said interesting. I said, why is it in German? Like, where's the English version? All right, I appreciate y'all. Y'all were so lovely. I appreciate everybody who came through. You said that was fun. You said that was fun. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue. But I appreciate everybody who came through today. Thank you. You said absolutely hilarious. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. I appreciate everybody who's here. The sticker is, Carol's sticker is still here, so claim some points. I'm about to leave. I was going through, they had me go through the voices and the effects. So that's what I did. I like when others use them to get to laugh. Oh, you're so funny. It was fun. It was fun. Happy holidays, everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a very, very Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy New Year. We're gonna see each other. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens with my live goal. So not my live goal, my league. So I'm gonna have to monitor that a little bit today. I'm gonna pay attention to it. You too, Merry Christmas, everyone. You all come see my shenanigans tonight. What time are you going live? Who's going live? Um, Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, everybody. When are you going live, Glam? And then who else is going live tonight? Right now. You said right now I'm late. Okay, so you're about to go live now. Okay. Go through, go through. You said me. Coach Rhonda, you coming back. Night all. Thank you so much, pals. Appreciate you. Thank you so much on the YT as well. Um, Anybody else? If you have any points, claim your points as well so that you can get those points in. All right, friends, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a very happy holiday. I will see y'all in the morning. I will plan to go live. My thought is maybe 10, but we'll see what my little boy brings to us in the morning. I might go live earlier. Nice voice chat for nice voice chat for me. I'm sleepy. Okay, voice chat it is. I'm getting on briefly wrapping gifts. Oh, I might do that too. Maybe. We'll see. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all take care. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. You guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? So take care. All right. Bye-bye. Peace. Bye-bye.